What's going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today is December 2nd, and this is History in the Past. Stay tuned, and we jump into our time machine to go back into the past to see what happened on this date. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so on this date back in 2001, the big Enron Corporation. Enron is a energy trading company. It was founded. It's based in Houston, Texas. It was founded in 1985, and the CEO, Kenneth Lay, he did some really bad things. So what happened is the company so the company in 2000, the company employed 21,000 people and posted a revenue of $111 billion. Well, over the next year, Enron stocks began to dramatically slide, dropping to $90.75 per share. Well, in August, that was in August of 2000. Well, by November 30th, 2001, it dropped to 26 cents per share. But see, this is what happened. This is where it gets a little shady. So the CEO, Kenneth Lay, sold a lot of his shares. He sold a lot of his shares, and he encouraged his employees to buy more shares, telling them everything's going to be okay, and our company is going to rebound, and it's going to go up, and you're going to make a lot of money. Well, come to find out that the Enron collapse costed investors billions of dollars. It wiped out 5,600 jobs, and it liquidated $2.1 billion in pension plans. Well, the Justice Department did some investigation, and the Houston court indicted Skillings. So he was served. Okay, so Jeffrey Skillings was Enron's CEO, and I'm guessing Kenneth Lay was CEO also. I don't know how that can happen, but both of them were charged. So both of them were charged, and Skillings was charged with 35 counts of fraud, conspiracy, and insider trading, which is against the law. Kenneth Lay was charged with 11 counts of the same charges. So Skillings was convicted of 19 out of the 35 counts, and Kenneth Lay was found guilty of 10 counts of the same thing, fraud and conspiracy. So just 2 months later, Kenneth Lay dies of heart disease, and Skillings was sentenced to 24 years in prison. And at that time, Skillings was 52 years old, which means he would be 76 years old when he gets out of prison. In 1970, the EPA, or the Environmental Protection Agency, opens its doors. The agency was created because I guess they realized that human activity can have a major effect on the planet and the environment. So now there's a lot of environmental laws about not disposing improper things into the soil and emissions and all of that kind of stuff. In 1823, the Monroe Document was declared by James Monroe, and it proclaims that it's a U.S. foreign policy initiative. In 1997, if you have not seen this movie, go out and watch it. It's called Good Will Hunting, and Good Will Hunting has Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, and the late Robin Williams in it. It is a great movie. If you have not seen it, go check it out. In 1777, a Philadelphia nurse by the name of Lydia overheard the British planning to do a surprise attack on George Washington's army. So, what does she do? She runs and tells the General George Washington, and she single-handedly saves the lives of General George Washington and his entire Continental Army. There you guys have it. This was History in the Past. Thank you guys so much. Stay tuned for tomorrow, December 3rd. This was History in the Past. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you would like to make a monetary donation to help support my stream, please click the link in the description below to my PayPal account or to my merch store. I also have linked in the description below to some Calico metal detecting equipment that will help you save money on your next adventure out there searching for treasure. Again, thank you so much for everything that you guys do for my channel and for this community. Continue saving history.